Bienvenidos and welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. So Christmas is right around the corner, which means we're all so busy trying to get everything ready for the big day. Anyways, with that being said, today we're going to make a recipe that's not only packed with a ton of flavors, but it comes together in about 15 minutes, making it the perfect dish for one of those busy and hectic days. We're talking creamy garlic shrimp. This dish is basically shrimp that you cook in extra virgin olive oil until they're lightly golden fried, and then you finish them off in a very simple creamy garlic sauce that takes this to the next level. Folks serve these shrimp as a tapas appetizer next to a crunchy baguette, or pour them over some pasta for a delicious main course. Either way, it's the kind of food that with each bite, it's gonna fill you with so much goodness. Alright, let's just dive right into this. I'm gonna heat a large fry pan with a medium heat and add in 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which is 45 milliliters. Make sure you use the good stuff here. This is what truly makes a difference. Make sure you get the Spanish one I'm using from the Georgetown Olive Oil Company in the description box below. While the oil is heating, I'm going to add in 1 pound of raw jumbo shrimp over some paper towels on a single layer. This is about 450 grams. And pat the shrimp completely dry. For this recipe, I'm using red Argentinian shrimp I bought frozen and thawed out and already peeled and deveined. However, you can use whatever shrimp you like. And then we'll season the shrimp with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And you just have to do this on one side. Then we'll move back to the fry pan. Once the oil is nice and hot, we'll add in the shrimp. You want to make sure they're on a single layer and evenly spaced out. And we're going to cook the shrimp for about 1 minute per side or until they're just cooked through. After about 2 minutes and the shrimp are just cooked through, you don't want to overcook them, otherwise you can get a really tough texture to them. We'll remove them from the pan and set them aside. Now, using the same pan with the same heat, let's make the creamy garlic sauce. I'm going to add in 8 cloves of garlic that I roughly chopped. And we'll mix the garlic around continuously, that way it evenly sautés. After about 30 seconds, and the garlic is nice and fragrant, at this stage, you don't want to brown it. We'll add in half a tablespoon of all-purpose flour, which is 4 grams. And we're going to continue to mix this and go for 1 minute in the flour. This is enough time to cook off the raw flavor in it. That way it doesn't overpower the flavors of the sauce. After cooking the flour for 1 minute, I'm going to add in half a cup of dry white wine, which is 120 milliliters. If wine is not your thing, you can also use white grape juice here, or any broth of your choice, with a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. We'll also add in 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, which is 1 gram, half a teaspoon of dried thyme, which is half a gram, and a 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper, which is a little over half a gram. And we're going to continue to mix this and go for a few minutes on the wine. After 2 to 3 minutes, and we've ended up with a paste-like texture and the alcohol's cooked off in the wine, I'm going to add in half a cup of milk that's at room temperature, which is 120 milliliters. I'm using low fat, but you can use any milk you like. The most important thing, make sure it's at room temperature, not chilled, otherwise it can easily curdle. And we'll also add in half a cup of vegetable broth, which once again is 120 milliliters. You can also use chicken broth here if you like. And we're going to continue to gently mix this together and go for a few minutes or until we end up with a slightly creamy sauce. After about 5 minutes, and we've ended up with a slightly creamy sauce, we'll season with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a quick mix. Then we'll add the shrimp back into the pan. And we'll give it a mix until it's well mixed together, and then simmer it for about 1 minute or until the shrimp are heated through. After about 1 minute and the shrimp are heated through, we'll turn off the heat. Add in 2 tablespoons of grated cheese, which is 15 grams. I'm using Spanish Manchego, but you can use whatever cheese you like. And we'll give it one final mix until it's well mixed together. Then we'll transfer the mixture into a serving dish. and top it off with some chopped fresh parsley. Check it out, our creamy garlic shrimp are done. Easy to make, restaurant quality presentation, and all done in about 15 minutes using just one pan. Let's give this a try and see how it turned out. Once again, folks, creamy garlic shrimp, or as it's known in Spain, Gambas a la Crema. Either way, I can't wait to try this out. Here we go. That is absolutely delicious. I just kind of want to go swimming in that cream sauce. It is so good. Shrimp are beautifully cooked. They just kind of melt in your mouth. And that creamy garlic sauce, taking this to the next level with all that beautiful garlic flavor. Easy to make, the simplest ingredients. Give these a try at home. Once again, as a tapas appetizer next to a crunchy baguette, we can pour the shrimp over some pasta for a delicious main course. Either way, it's the kind of food that with each bite, it's gonna fill you with so much goodness. Real quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Elaine Engros, Ronald Kemp, and Stephen Riggs. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.